The thumbnail for episode 5 that it shows on Tubi, that's actually showing what happens in episode 6, but it's not what I thought. I thought it was going to be that guy. The trash can is what I thought. It's not the trash can. It's Mateo. And the one flying, it's Mateo. We finally made it to the end. This is the last episode. It's the end. This one, I don't know what to say. So there's definitely going to be a season 2. We know that for sure. This is definitely leading into a season 2. And if not, I'm going to be very disappointed, but that's what it looks like. This one was pretty trippy. Not much happened, like in terms of like just new things. This really just solely focused on the sleep getting to them and them actually landing in Asteria. So Katie's gone. It's up to them to make it to this place, and the sleep is getting to Mateo. Now, once again, Mateo was not annoying in this one. Like, I'm very surprised. I'm very pleasantly surprised. Like, thank you. It seems like towards the end of the season, he just got, like, really tolerable. He's really struggling here. And so, I think he got a shot of Modafinil. And one of the things that I was thinking to myself, I'm like, well, he got a shot. Wait, didn't Katie get adrenaline? I'm not sure. Like, didn't she get adrenaline? Because if Katie got adrenaline, why didn't they give her Modafinil? That would have woken her up instantly, I believe. But you see, Mateo, he got a shot of Modafinil, and he was up. Like he got like 15 hours of sleep. I don't know if Katie got Modafinil or if that was adrenaline. Like, are they two different things? Because if they actually gave her adrenaline, they should have just given her Modafinil. That would have been so much better. So I feel like that sucked. But yeah, so he got a shot of Modafinil. Mateo is trying to stay awake, and he's fading, and he decides to bite his arm. But when he gets the shot of Modafinil, he just goes into this full-blown, like, psych trip. But you got Dave in the back, still raving about Katie. He's in the back. The sleep is getting to him, and he just starts tripping out. Like, he just starts seeing things and hallucinating. And the hallucinations in this was really freaky. And like I said before, Mateo was flying, but then you have Mateo sitting next to Linda, alright, talking to Dave. That's what confused me. And he was like, well, if you're right here, then who's flying the plane? Mateo turns around, he's like, me, I'm flying the plane. And you got all three of them. Linda, her head is down. But it was just really freaky. It was like a good spooky. Like, that was a good creepy. They make it to Asteria, and the hallucinations are getting worse. And there's this loud, like, they made it to the place. And there's like this really loud ringing noise, which means they're close. And I guess this is like the elephant is trying to stop them, I would assume. If the dream people are the good people now, alright? What's going on with them and this extremely loud noise, like, they're falling to the ground. Alright? That's how loud and annoying it is. Like, they're falling to the ground. I just don't understand why the dream people don't help out more. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand. Which we later on figure out, because I was thinking this is like a metaphor. Like, they're not real. They're not physically there. This symbolizes something. You know what I mean? Remember I said that? No, you figure out these are real people with real powers. And it's like, why didn't you guys do anything? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. This entire time, that has to be one of the most annoying things about this whole series. This has to be the most annoying thing, is the fact that you have the dream people. Now we figure out they're real people. It doesn't symbolize anything. they didn't say anything. They didn't do anything. They're just on this island the whole time. They're just on this island, chilling. And they have a whole nother group of people that got the message. I guess these were like the chosen ones. What? But anyway, there's a ceremony. Their eyes are bleeding out. Like their eyes are bleeding. This ringing, this loud. It's like a loud, piercing siren noise. I really thought Mateo wasn't gonna make it. First of all, but he did, and there was the ceremony. All right. I think this was all a part of the hallucinations, but I think they were all hallucinating the same thing. You know what I mean? I think all three of them were getting the same hallucinations, and all three of them ended up in this wedding ceremony thing where we see Katie again. And Katie, it's like they're getting married, but she's in a coffin. I guess this was symbolizing, well, you can have Katie, but you would definitely be meeting your inevitable doom. And so it looked tempting. It wouldn't have tempted me, I'll tell you that. Katie left like 20 minutes ago. I'll tell you something. Definitely wouldn't tempt me, but it tempted Dave for a little bit. I don't know why they blew their cover like this, but as soon as Dave started feeling a little bit of temptation, just a little bit of temptation, Katie transforms into the elephant. And it's like, well, there we go. It's not Katie. Like, you guys just outed yourselves. Like, now Dave knows for sure, that's not Katie. So now you have the elephant trying to convince Dave, and Dave's like, no, I'm not doing that. There's really nothing they can do. I guess the elephant can't really do anything except influence. So Katie doesn't really do anything. She just lays there. This man comes to get them. Alright, the hallucinations are over, I assume. This is when the people, I assume, the dream people, this is their place, this is their area, all the safe people, come and get them. So there they go, they're in this safe place. It's like a moment of relief. They finally get to relax, they finally get to sleep. But in my head, I'm just thinking this is not going to turn out the way that they think it is. Like, in my head, I'm just like, somebody is asleep. Somebody's asleep right now. Like, this isn't real. Something about this just seems off, and it's not real, right? Like, that's just what I was going through. Like, I was just on edge because of all the hallucinations that was going on. I thought when that plane crashed, it might have been a symbol that Mateo fell asleep. Maybe he crashed the plane. They never made it to the island. That's one of the things that I was thinking. And then a bunch of other stuff. But I was surely thinking to myself, I'm like, something's wrong here. Like, something's wrong. Something's not right. They didn't just make it to the island and now everything's fine. They get to sleep. The end. But no, that's what happened. So, they got this whole luxury room, like, 5-star quality. They had like these nice beds. Mateo is lit, like he's happy. They finally get to sleep. The dream people want to talk to Dave. Only Dave. Not the group, just Dave. Essentially, they're telling Dave that he's the chosen one. And there's a war between good and evil, alright? The dream people and the elephant. The whale and the elephant, basically. Dave, in his visions, he was the chosen one. And all his running has led to this point right here. All his running, all these messages has led him to here. This island right here. He's gonna stop this war. He's gonna be a part of it. It's just, I don't understand why they didn't say anything. I'm still not trusting these dream people, seriously. What does the elephant gotta do with Dave? And I don't understand why he was the chosen one and you guys didn't at least let him know. Hey, there's gonna be something big going on. Like, they let him know at the last minute, and I'm just not okay with that. I just don't get it. I don't understand. One of the things that really spooked me out was the fact that as this dream guy, this leader, I assume, as he was talking, right, as he was telling Dave takes a moment and he pauses. this is one of the things that really confused me. So Dave's confused, like we all are, and he's like, so you brought me here to fight this war, and I'm supposed to be the chosen one. Why? And apparently his power is raw, and not many people are strong like Dave. Like, Dave is one of the strong ones. This guy says you already beat it. Like, you already beat the war. And all of this has led you to this island. And Dave's like, you think this is me beating the war? What war? Like, what was it? What was... I assume this is the... If I can think of anything, this is the war of, like, people who are too weak to fight the sleep, to fight the insomnia, fight the elephant, basically. They didn't make it. They fell asleep and they died. So they lost this war, taken by the elephant. And then only the strong enough ones survived. Basically, you won the war. You survived it. That still doesn't make sense to me. What war? And that old lady, the old lady, that's not fair. The people at the party, that's not fair. That doesn't make any sense. How did they lose? Because he bopped his head on the table, now he loses? That's it? So I'm not understanding. That can't be it. That can't be... So I don't understand what he means by you won the war already, you beat it already, when Dave asked him that. One of the things that I thought was, like, really creepy, and I had to take a moment, I was like, whoa. Oh, it just got serious. Hold on. Was when Dave, it was like silence. And Dave just asked him, he was like, am I asleep? He asked if he was asleep right now. That gave me chills. I was thinking to myself, I was like, let me find out Dave never woke up from the hospital when they put him to sleep for 3 minutes. Remember? Let me find out he never woke up. And this is all just, and now he's trapped in this dream. Let me find out something's wrong. Let me find out he fell asleep on the plane. So that's when it just got, like, really spooky for me. In a good way. Again. A good way. A good spooky. Again. No, that's not what happened. He just wishes he was really, like, asleep. Because he misses Katie. The dream person is telling him that he fought so hard and we were there with you this whole time. You made it, buddy. Look, dude, Dave doesn't even know what's going on. Like the rest of us. What do you mean you made it? I need more detail. And he's not giving any detail. It's like he hasn't been sleeping for about 60 something, like going on 70 hours. Can you give a little more detail than just, there's a war, and you're the chosen one, and you beat it? Congratulations, we were there with you. You're strong. You're stronger than the rest. You're stronger than that old lady. The guy that popped his head on the table. You're stronger than the trash cans. And it's like, again, like, you guys were there the entire time since he was a kid, and then the therapy, and the sleep chamber when he was, like, a teenager, and a young adult. And all of these nightmares. Not once did y'all try to tell him and let him know, like, hey, there's going to be an upcoming war and you're a part of it. You're the chosen one. You just let him go through this whole nonsense. This whole nonsense is what it was. I still don't understand how they're the good people. I mean, when you see the elephant, you're like, okay, but I don't understand how they're the good people. I'm not getting it. And the fact that we made it all the way to this island, we made it all the way to the safe spot. This is the safe spot where he's still not giving us any information. He's still not giving us what we need to know. Like, we need more. We need detail. He's still not giving us any detail. He's not giving us anything. What war? What veil has lifted? What are you talking about? Who else is involved? Who's the strong one? Strong for what? Evil who? It's not a real, like, large elephant, right? So it symbolizes something. It has to. The elephant and the whale, at least. Good and evil. For what? Obviously, these dream people, this dude, knows so much more than he's telling Dave, and I don't like that. If he's a good guy, he should not be protecting information and just giving it as like those little adventurer people, those quest givers. Like,
ye shall eat and find the source of water, and the Clorox bleach will find you. Anyway, find you. Like,
can we get something like concrete? All of this like mystery hoodoo voodoo, and it's like he's not telling us anything concrete slab. So it's really annoying, and I'm really thinking like, you can't be the good guy. It's like, can he sleep first? Why are you telling? First of all, I don't understand why Dave can't take a snooze before you told him this. You had to tell him before he could go sleep with his friends. And he leaves Dave and us on a cliffhanger of his own and says, we can talk more about this tomorrow. You know, I know you're really tired, and so I just dropped this bombshell on you, and there's this whole thing going on, but we can talk more about it tomorrow. Are you okay? Because you got to sleep, you got your sleep. Why are you doing this? Like, I don't understand why he's giving like little like mystery messages instead of just telling him straight up what's going on. Jesus, he's been going through this since he was a little kid. Like, come on. It's time to come on. His girlfriend just died. It's time to come on. This is serious. It's not a joke, dude. Now, when he was a little kid, he asked you what you wanted. Seriously. Seriously, he asked you what you guys wanted, and you failed to tell him. You just disappeared in his face. You disappeared right before his eyes, and you still wouldn't tell him. And you knew this entire time. Unbelievable. And now he's sending Dave off on a cliffhanger and saying we can talk more about it tomorrow, and Dave's still confused. I'm done. Like, I'm so done with these dream people. I don't like him. I don't like this guy. I really don't, you know? Seriously. Seriously. Dave goes back and they're finally able to sleep. I know Mateo is so happy. It was it kind of made me happy to see Mateo happy. Like, I'm starting to like him more. Like, he's alright. He's okay. But they finally get to sleep. That's it for them. Now, remember the symbols. The triangle burned in people's brains. They're all waking up now. All the people that we thought were dead, all the people that were asleep, all the people, the old lady, Katie, the trash cans, probably that doctor from the beginning, the nurse, Linda's co-worker, all of them, the guy that was sitting in front of the yard, they're all waking up. They're all alive now. Or maybe not alive. They're all undead. They're the undead now. Katie rises from the water, from that plane crash. She rises, and so we got Katie back, but she has that symbol. They all do, and all their eyes are like glowing. That's when we leave off. We leave off. They've all risen up, and they're the undead. Now Dave and his crew, they're sleeping, and now everyone's awake. I'm thinking, is this the war? Now all of these people have come back from the dead, most likely summoned by the elephant. He probably powered them on. That was a power button that he created. That burn, that was a power button. Even the guy in the hospital, and his head was cut open. He's up, guys. He's up. So I'm wondering, is this the war right here? Like, is this it? Because if it is, why didn't he tell Dave? Why did you tell him you beat it already? Why did you tell him, oh, yeah, there's a war and it's happening like pretty soon, like actually in the next 30 minutes. Why did he say that? Like, I'm so done with this guy. This better not be like the war. This better not. For real. I'm serious. I'm so done with him. I'm so done. But that's where we leave off. We leave off with, obviously, a cliffhanger to season 2. There has to be a season 2 now. And that's it. This one, I think, would get because of the whole hallucinations, it was really trippy, and I really liked it. I think this one would get a 9.7 out of 10, but because I really can't stand that dream guy, the dream people, and it just doesn't make sense to me. This whole ending just did not make sense to me. I just did not like that whole conversation with Dave and the dream guy. the whole thing just like irritated me. 9.5. That's gonna be my final rating. 9.5. This was good. I liked this episode, and it was really trippy. They finally got to sleep. We left off with a huge cliffhanger. They're all awake now, all the people. And so now we gotta wait to see what happens next. I don't know. I didn't hear anything about a season 2. We gotta wait to see what happens next. I really hope that we get some answers, you know, because now I'm just left on a complete loop. Like, I have no idea what's going on now. I'm just confused. Is there a war? Is there not a war? Was there a war? He beat it already. What was the war if he beat it already? What are they doing up if he beat it already? Why is he strong but his friends aren't? I'm sorry, Linda seems stronger than all of them. She seems like the strongest. I don't know. They didn't explain his strengths to anyone. They just said you're stronger than the rest. And I'm over it. But this episode was good. Okay, this episode was good. It's nice to see Katie back. Creepy Katie, but whatever. She's back. And that's it. So, yeah, the old man can go. Like this dude can go. The elephant can eat him alive. Like, I'm so sick of him. Like, seriously. And it's just the fact, seriously.